This man who tramples all living beings beneath his feet is not only the founding pharaoh of Egypt, but also the oldest mutant on earth. In that feudal and superstitious era, the man proclaimed himself a god, enjoying the worship of thousands, ruling the Nile with brutal methods. No one knows how many years the pharaoh behind the mask has lived, only that every 100 years, he would enter the pyramid with his 4 horsemen to perform a ritual. Those who could enter the interior were all the pharaoh's faithful believers. They knew very well how terrifying this aged man was. To win the pharaoh's favor, the death horseman carefully selected a young man with self-healing abilities. After the pharaoh's consciousness completed the possession, he would gain an immortal body. Over tens of thousands of years, he achieved eternal life through consciousness transfer, with the acquired superpowers cyclically accumulating upon himself. The ritual officially began. Following the high priest's command, thousands of people in the city quickly pulled ropes, slowly lifting the 3 pieces of cloth from the pyramid's apex. Under the sunlight's illumination, the mysterious runes gleamed golden, and the entire ground lit up. Energy flowed along the altar upward, opening a teleportation channel for the pharaoh. This was his most vulnerable moment. Before the golden veins devoured the host, the 4 horsemen watched over the entire process, preventing any accidents. The Egyptian people, having suffered torment for so long, finally saw their chance to rebel. 2 men who had prepared long ago quickly pulled away the curtains and smashed the wooden stakes supporting the stones. Stones weighing hundreds of tons rapidly fell down the passage. Companions ambushed inside immediately locked the main door. Enraging the 4 horsemen who were protecting the ritual, they swiftly launched attacks. The soldiers had long embraced a death wish, determined to eliminate the pharaoh even at the cost of their lives. In just moments, soldiers who approached the pharaoh were burned to charcoal. Their deaths bought time for destroying the pyramid. The pyramid began collapsing from within. Outside, the people scattered in terror. The pyramid started to fall, with stones continuously dropping inside. At this moment, the ritual reached its critical phase. To help the pharaoh complete the ceremony, the horsemen hurriedly caught the massive stones and threw them away with force. However, 2 others were buried beneath. At this time, the pharaoh began transferring into the host's body, his appearance starting to change, his body beginning to petrify. Suddenly, a soldier leaped from above, striking with full force, but was gripped by the death horseman from a distance and twisted into a ball of flesh. As the last supporting pillar was destroyed, the entire pyramid completely collapsed, frantically sinking into the ground. The golden spire fell down, and the altar bearing the pharaoh plummeted directly into the bottomless abyss. In this critical moment, the death horseman used his superpower one last time, removing the armor from the pharaoh's body and reassembling it on the young host. Using his final energy, he created a protective barrier, sacrificing his life to block the falling boulders. At the cost of all 4 horsemen's deaths, the pharaoh preserved his life, buried underground, waiting for a chance of rebirth.